Do you like to be shocked and surprised when you travel? Maybe come to the biggest religious site in all of Nepal, where they burn up to 50 to 60 bodies every day. Buenos dias, welcome to another video here, and we are in, once again, Kathmandu for the 5th, 6th, 7th time, forget how much.
Our second home now.
It is. Today we're on our way to Pashupatinath temple. Hopefully we're going to see something pretty interesting, because for the last week we've been holed up in bed. Me and Siamara have both had food poisoning, so it's been pretty rough going. We're feeling good now though, we've got a belly full of coffee, Siamara's had a smoothie, and we're off to adventure. Thank you so much. Thanks, brother. Have a nice day. See you later. That was 500 rupees and it was excellent value because it was quite far. We did consider walking and thankfully we didn't, because that would have been crazy. Thank you. Okay, so we're making our way through with what is the world's biggest ticket, and it says, after visiting this holy
Pashupatinath.
That's not how you say it.
Pashupatinath.
Pashupati area, your soul, body and wealth have become more holy and sacred. May your footsteps always be forward towards human well-being.
Well, we are in this place and then we can see already all the smoke that is coming from the dead bodies. So if we don't become more holy, breathing the air of dead people, I don't know what else we need to do to become a holy person.
Yeah, we're going to explore this place today, and hopefully the phrase that it's left us with is true to its word.
Hopefully.
I believe they complete around 50 or 60 cremations here on average every single day, and there's signs of it everywhere. You just see down in the water there looks like a coffin there. So once the cremations are complete, they'll move the ashes into the water. This is the Bagmati River. There's that music playing over there in the distance. It makes it feel kind of really otherworldly, like you see in these cremations, and that's one thing which is kind of like, you know, a shock to the senses. Then you've got the smells, and then you've got this really like ancient type of music, you know, kind of very like trance-like. It's very hallucinogenic being here, isn't it, almost? I'm really curious to see the holy men, the sadus. Apparently this is one of the biggest places where you see this congregation of sadhus anywhere, in what is one of the most important Hindu sites in the world. So going to be in for a good one today, I think. So the smoke is quite intoxicating as you're walking around. It really kind of starts to tickle the back of your throat a little bit, and then you've got to think a little bit, try to distract yourself as to what it is that you're actually breathing in, but kind of hard to do, to be honest, when you see them burning people and fishing bones out of the water. It's very overwhelming. Some big boys up here. For the most part, they seem to just kind of stay away from people. I think maybe they're more scared. But hello. But definitely the other way around with me. I don't want to be anywhere near them. I'm not a fan of monkeys. We've got a tikka. We've been blessed. We're feeling very holy, very calm, and very frustrated at the same time. So we got the tika off the two sadhus, the two holy men, and the pictures were great. They look incredible. But one thing which was really a shock was that when I tried to give him money when I was leaving, which I fully expect to, this is how these people subsist. You know, they don't have jobs. They make their living. They get their food from the donations from people. So very, very happy and fully expectant of paying for a photo. But I tried to give him 200 for what was 3-4 seconds worth of work. And he got angry that it wasn't 1,000. And I said, look, I have 200. And he kept insisting on 1,000, wouldn't take the 200 off me, started throwing a hissy fit. So just be a little bit mindful when you come here that perhaps for some, this is a very lucrative business. Maybe some of these sadhus are legitimate, some are real, and maybe some are here just for the photos.
A little bit, I don't know, it's contradictory for what they live for.
So there's loads of those holy men actually living here. I think it's one of the biggest congregations of them anywhere. Really incredible, interesting place to be. But you do have to be on guard because there's lots of cheeky little monkeys everywhere. And when I say cheeky little ones, I mean aggressive big ones.
We just saw like a group of monkeys stealing all the food from a couple who was just sitting over there eating a little lunch or whatever they were eating, some snacks, and then the monkeys were like looking at them, forcing them to give the food to them. And
they know the game, don't they?
They know exactly what they are doing.
So as we're walking through, it really is like an old ancient complex. These enormous trees, these ancient ruins, and of course there's animals everywhere. There's monkeys. There was a massive cow here a second ago as well. Obviously there's dogs. Look, there's a little family of dogs over here, all living around this old ancient building. I'm just saying to Siamara, look how funky these trees are. Super tall, slender, and they've got all these little branches growing out the sides. They kind of look like pine trees. We've not really got a full sense of the history yet. So personally, if you're not coming to take photos or videos, I probably would recommend a guide. Get a good one who speaks good English because there's so much to see here. I'm sure they can take you to the little nooks and crannies that you wouldn't see yourself. And we're going to stay here till late in the day, so once we finish this video and we stay for the night time when I'm going to take some pictures, maybe we'll also get a guide as well, we'll see. But certainly a lot to see here. So we're down on the riverbanks and we've got another few cremations commencing. You can see these down here getting prepared and the rituals being completed, and this one is in full flow. My understanding is in this cremation spot here, which is one of the ones closest to the temple, that you actually have to pay a bit more money to have this spot. I believe, I may be wrong, but I've seen in another video that this is kind of like reserved for the royals and important people, maybe people of the government and parliament. But yeah, you have to pay more money to be cremated in these spots. I think the fee in general to be cremated here, from what I understand, is about 20,000 rupees. So it's not cheap, it's very expensive to be cremated. So we're coming down here, down the river. We're on the opposite side, you can see more. This one's very beautifully decorated, so there's going to be another cremation there later on. And it seems that there's a lot of holy men down here, and we're confused as to who the genuine real ones are. Whether the real sadhus are the ones who linger up there fighting for the money for the photos, or the ones that stay down here and kind of look a little bit more humble, a little bit less ornate, shall we say. We actually just seen a gentleman up there having a photo with 3 different sadhus. They kind of lined up, they know the game, they know what looks good for a photo. They gave them 2,000 rupees each. So you can see now why the guy was getting frustrated at me for giving him 200. I thought 200 was a great deal, a great price. You know, they don't earn a lot of money here, and these people are holy men without jobs, without homes, without possessions. So that's a great bit of money. but this guy gave him 2,000. Like, I'm still in shock. So for some people here, it's definitely a business. And Siamara actually noticed the guide who was with the guy go running back up to them a few minutes later to get his slice. So there's definite industry here with the sadhus. Not all of them are as holy. Would it be a Wonder Life video if we didn't find a little pooch? Look at this little puppy. Hello. Hey. Oh. You're cute, aren't you? You're just a little pup. Oh. Siamara said I shouldn't touch you because you're dirty, but Siamara's a naughty lady. And I just like little puppies. Oh. Want some water? Is that nice? You are dirty, I won't lie, but you're very cute. You've just had a little bath. You'd be a gorgeous dog. No, don't bite me. I'm not food. No.
You're pretty cute.
No.
I'll take you to my house, but at the moment we don't have a house.
What are you going to call him?
I'm gonna call him Nepal.
You're going to call him Nepal?
Yes.
Very original. I would call him Charles the cremation dog. Oh. And he's gone.
He's like, leave me alone, you just
He didn't like the name Charles, evidently.
Really good one. It's a Buddha eye, incense, and these are the Buddhist mantra Om Mani Padme. And this one is a Shiva and Ganesha. It's a symbol of good luck. And these are the Buddhist mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. This is the Buddhist mantra long age happiness good life.
And these are 100 rupees.
Yes, sir. Different of the price. Like this one, 100 rupees.
Let me see that one. I quite like that one.
Different of the price.
Okay, I'll buy this one from you. I've got a new necklace. This is my little souvenir from Nepal. I quite like it. Do you think it's cool?
I think it is beautiful, but as you can see, it's a little bit damaged.
I don't like it. It's very rustic. You're not saying the mantra to me. I don't have a 2,000 rupees, I'm sorry. Siamara is now transformed into the holy lady. My hair is a mess.
If you really think about it, there isn't many holy ladies around here.
I don't think there is any holy ladies because women are not holy.
We are absolutely holy.
They're evil.
We
evil creatures.
give birth.
So just happening behind us here, there's approximately 10 cremations going on. So earlier on in the day, there was only 1 or 2. It seems to be that now we're getting more into the evening, things are picking up, things are intensifying, and there's a huge barrage, a huge amount of bodies being cremated right now. There are men behind us down by the river whose job it is to kind of stoke the fire, make sure it keeps burning, so obviously the process is completed properly. And it gets quite graphic. So we just looked over and we've seen the fire continuing to burn, things fall, you know, obviously as the logs burn, things move. And basically the guy had to pick up a leg. So we're stood watching and he's carrying a leg to put back onto the fire. So it's, yeah, it's super, wow. It's
pretty shocking.
It's
very
in your face.
Because you don't see this in your daily life.
And it's very smoky. So you see all the smoke behind us, that is wood and bodies burning. So maybe bring a mask because it gets in your face. Okay folks, we're going to leave this one here with our close encounter with death and real close encounter inevitably with life. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, subscribe, and again, we'll catch you tomorrow.
Adiós.